The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise. It's Cruise at 6.
Hello there, good evening. 6 o'clock already on Wednesday, the 2nd of May. I'm Richard with you for the next half an hour for Cruise at 6 from Vision Cruise. Welcome along to our great Wednesday deals that we've got for you. We're going to be taking away with P&O Cruises over the next half an hour. We've got a Princess Cruises holiday. We've got a cruise and stay. We're going to be taking away with MSC Cruises, and we've got lots more planned up for you over the next half an hour. And if you do want to get in touch with us here at Vision Cruise, just take a note of this.
You can always give us a call on 0800 655 6449 if you're in the UK. Now, if you're in the Republic of Ireland, it's 1800 80 55 00. And if you're outside the UK, the number you need is 0044 371 222 3331. If you want to text us, we'd love to hear from you. All you have to do is text the word cruise, leave a space, and then send your message to 60300 if you're texting us. Standard network rates apply. You can always email us completely free of charge, just studio@visioncruise.co.uk. Now, you can also find us on social media as well. We're on Facebook. Just look for Vision Cruise UK on Facebook and remember to like us on there. You can also join in the fun on our Twitter page. All you need to do is search for Vision Cruise UK, and then don't forget to give us a follow and share all your cruise pictures with us. And if you've missed any of our cruise programs, you can always catch up with them again by going to our website visioncruise.co.uk, click on Cruise TV, and it's as simple as that, and you can watch all of our programs again and again whenever you want.
Yeah, it really is that simple. So let's go underway this Wednesday evening. We're going to start off with our first half an hour. We're heading away with P&O Cruises, and we're on board Britannia, the flagship of the P&O Cruises fleet. Now, this is a cruise that's taking in Spain, France and Italy here. That was a starburst you saw there. That's in the atrium of the ship here. This is the source of the hub, the meeting place on board Britannia. Now, around the ship here, you can find all sorts of lovely different paintings on the walls and things like that. There's the observation lounges. This area here is actually where you can book your excursions. It's really interactive. All you do is you swipe your card and then you can just pick your excursions there that you want as well. Now, there is, of course, comfortable accommodation there that you will find when you're on board. You will get a cabin steward that will look after your cabin twice daily as well for any questions you may have. Out on top deck here, wow, imagine sitting in one of those pools as we cruise around the last couple of weeks of October, picking up a little bit of sunshine if we can find it there as well. There are the hot tub areas too. There's actually a great kids club too, and the kids club have an outdoor area out on the deck as well, where they can enjoy all of those deck games and activities, whilst maybe you're enjoying the adult-only areas out on deck. This is the reef, the kids clubs on board here. The children, they're split up into groups of kids their own age, so they'll have fun there doing all those activities you can see. This is the outdoor area I was telling you about just a short while ago. There is the Cookery Club on board, where you can learn how to make a new dish if you want to do that. There is a charge for the Cookery Club, but let us know and we can let you know those charges and get you booked on, because you know what? They get really popular and they do get booked up really quickly. Look at all this food here. You can see it's making me feel hungry. Wow. You've got so much different choice here. There's the cheeses that you can see here as well from Eric Landlord as well, and his cakes there too. This is some of the specialty dining options that you can see here. Maybe you want to head for a special meal whilst you're on your cruise holiday. There's our very own John. That's where he is it? He's enjoying one of the chocolate bombs on board Britannia. I wondered where he was. And then, of course, you can head to the gym and you can burn off all of those calories looking out to those stunning sea views. I don't think your gym has a view like that, does it? Then there's the live lounge here, which you can see with some great live entertainment here. It may be a tribute act on board. Not only is this an entertainment venue, there's also the main theatre as well, which does show a different performance every single evening of your holiday. So we've got Spain, France and Italy lined up for you now on the 12th of October this year for 14 nights. What a great price for 14 nights. Departing from Southampton, our first port of call will be Alicante. Now here we can go to Benidorm for the day if you want to. We'll enjoy a great day there. Then we're going to cruise on to Barcelona, is our next port of call here as well. There's so much to do there. Then on to Toulon is our next port of call. Here you've got the pretty harbour the Old Town and the great market there as well. Then we're cruising on to La Spezia is our next port of call. You've got the charming local villages here with its beautiful coloured buildings. You can see all hugging onto the coastline there. Then we're on to our next port of call. This is Civitavecchia. This week we can head to Rome for the day. Maybe go and see the Vatican, the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, the Colosseum maybe. If you want to head there for the day, get your excursions booked nice and early. Cartagena is our next port of call here. You've got the fortress, the old city walls as well are really beautiful, and some great walks in Cartagena as well. Then we'll cruise you on to Gibraltar is our final port of call. That's where we're actually going to dock there, just at the front of the picture there. You can see the rock in the background. Do be on the top deck to see all the dolphins who sail into Gibraltar. You've got your duty-free shopping there as well. You can actually go into the rock as well, which is great, and see the caves. Then we'll have a final couple of days at sea on board Britannia. Then we'll cruise you back to Southampton. So we've got the 12th of October this year for 14 nights. We can get you on board in an inside room here from just £999 per person, which is great value for money when you think you've got 14 nights on board the flagship of the P&O Cruises fleet. Now, with this particular offer as well, ask for the case of wine and we will send you a case of wine as well, which is exclusive to Vision Cruise. We'll also enroll you into our own loyalty scheme, Vision Plus. Once again, that's exclusive to Vision Cruise, and it's a free call number on 0800 655 6449. And if you don't want to speak to our friendly team, you can also book this on our website right now by just heading along to visioncruise.co.uk. Should we have a look at those details once again? P&O Cruises Britannia, Spain, France and Italy on the 12th of October for 14 nights. Departing from Southampton, we're visiting Alicante is our first port of call, then we're off to Barcelona. Toulon will be our next destination, and then La Spezia is our next port of call. Civitavecchia for Rome, Cartagena, and then Gibraltar, and then back to Southampton. 0800 655 6449 is your great price here from us at Vision Cruise. We'll give you that exclusive case of wine if you ask for it, and the exclusive Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme. And don't forget, you can also beat the queues and book this on our website, visioncruise.co.uk. Your next holiday is just a click away there. We've got many, many more deals available with P&O Cruises, and we've got some great prices for cruises departing within the next couple of months as well. If you want to grab a great late deal, head along to our website, visioncruise.co.uk, and you'll find all of the information on there. Or, of course, we've got our friendly team who are standing by to take your phone call now on 0800 655 6449. Should we have our first quick pick of the day now, our first top pick? This is with Celebrity Cruises on the Celebrity Constellation, the Arabian Sea and India. This is on the 3rd of March next year for 15 nights. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick out to Dubai. Once we get you to Dubai there, we've got a private transfer to Abu Dhabi to join the Celebrity Constellation. We're going to cruise out of Abu Dhabi. Then we're going to Dubai on board, where we're going to overnight on the ship there, so you can really use that as your base to go and explore Dubai. Then we're on to Muscat, Cochin, then we've got New Mangalore, Goa, then we're back to Mumbai again, Abu Dhabi, where we're going to overnight in ports. Then we've got that private transfer back to Dubai airport, where we'll fly you back to the UK. We can get you on board an inside room from £1,499 per person. If you want an ocean view or a balcony room, give us a call and we'll quote you on that separately. It's a Vision Value holiday, which means we've put it together with your flights based on London Gatwick, your private overseas transfers, and then your 14 nights on board the Celebrity Constellation. Don't forget to ask for a case of wine with that one, and we'll send you a case of wine as well. Now, talking of great holidays, let's move on to our next one now. This is with Princess Cruises, and it's a Grand Malaysian Sapphire itinerary we've got lined up for you. Now, this is what Princess Cruises is like on board. You've also got the Piazza here. This is the International Cafe in the Piazza, where you can get a bite to eat here as well. Now, if you've been with Princess Cruises before, you're thinking, yeah, this looks familiar. That's because a lot of their ships are typically laid out very, very similar, so you can always navigate your way around. It's like coming back home when you get on board, and whatever time you've had, you'll always come back refreshed. You will come back new from your holiday. Now, this is the Lotus Spa on board here, where you can head here for some treatments, whether you want to be having a massage or a facial or a pamper treatment. Do head to the Lotus Spa. There's some covered charges for the treatments, but if you want to burn off some calories, do head to the onboard gym. This is included in the price of your cruise holiday. Now, the Sanctuary is the adult-only area. There's a swimming pool here. There's the hot tubs. There's those comfortable sun lounges there with those lovely padded blue pads there that you can just relax on there. Those comfortable sun lounges there. And there'll be waiters falling over you, offering you cocktails if you want to enjoy that as well in the Sanctuary. There is a cover charge for the Sanctuary, but you know what? It's nice to just hide away there for a couple of hours, isn't it? Then you've got all the different entertainment venues around the ship here. This is one of the nighttime venues you can see here. Great for just relaxing with a coffee and doing a crossword in the day. Of a nighttime, it comes a right hive of activity. Swimming pools there, you've got in the middle of the ship at the top. You also got at the back of the ship as well, at the aft there, that you can enjoy too. Different dining options for you to enjoy here. There's the buffet option, where it's great. This is laid out for breakfast here. You can see there some great cooked treats and pastries as well. There's the yogurts, the fruits. When it comes to lunch, a different menu comes on in the evening. Well, you can go and explore that too. Some great enrichment programs, wine tasting if you want to get involved with those as well. So this is Princess Cruises. It's the Grand Malaysian Sapphire itinerary we've got for you on the 31st of January next year. This is for an impressive 15 nights. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick out to Singapore. Now, once we get you to Singapore, we've got a 2-night stay lined up for you there, the Holiday Inn Atrium on a room-only basis. Maybe take a trip on the to the Singapore Flyer there. Take a nighttime safari if you want to do that as well. It's a room-only basis. If you want to add on tours, give us a call and we'll quote you separately. After that 2-night stay, we're then going to be transferring you down to the port there. That's where you get on board the Sapphire Princess for your 12-night cruise, visiting some lovely destinations. We're going to be cruising out of Singapore, and our first port of call will be Koh Samui, with its beach here as well. It's really appealing, that beach, isn't it? You've got the safari park if you want to take a trip there as well and just relax on the beach. That's great. Then we're on to Bangkok, is our next port of call here, with its Grand Palace and its many temples that you can take a trip to and offer some great photo opportunities. Amazing. We've got excursions in all these ports of call. Ho Chi Minh City is our next port of call with its Independence Palace. The cathedral building here as well is impressive as well. Then we're on to our next port of call, which is Singapore. That's where we cruise you back into Singapore. If you missed anything here for the day, go and have a look around there as well. We take a trip to the Universal Studios there. We'll then cruise out to Kuala Lumpur is our next port of call. Now, the Kuala Lumpur Tower is impressive as well, with its amphitheatre and its many restaurants as well, which are well worth trying to try some of the local cuisine. Penang is our next port of call. There's a great museum here, the temples, and there's a butterfly farm in Penang, which is well worth a visit there too. Then we should be cruising on to Phuket is our next port of call. Now, go and visit the old town with its gift shops there and its cafes and the crystalline waters. Look how lovely that looks, doesn't it? Then we should be cruising you back to Singapore. Sadly, that's where our holiday is all going to come to an end. We'll take you to the airport and then we're going to fly you back to the UK. 31st of January next year for 15 nights. Your inside room there from just £1,499 per person. If you ask for a case of wine, we'll send you a case of wine. Now, if you want an ocean view room, that's from just £1,599 per person. And your balcony price is from just £1,899 per person. Let's have a look at those details to remind you of what's included. It's a Vision Choice holiday, which means we've included your flights based on London Gatwick. We can do other airports. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. Your overseas transfers are included as well. It's a 2-night stay at the Holiday Inn Atrium on a room-only basis in Singapore at the beginning of your holiday. If you wanted to have longer than that, maybe have 3 or 4 nights or a week, or you wanted to extend your stay further at the end of your holiday, give us a call and we will quote you separately. Then we've got 12 nights on board the Sapphire Princess, visiting those beautiful ports of call there. We've got Koh Samui, Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh City, we've got Kuala Lumpur, Penang, Phuket, and of course we've also got that visit into Singapore again in the middle of your itinerary, which I really love there, because if you've forgotten something, maybe you've seen something in the shops when you've been there for your 2-night stay, you think, should I buy it, should I not? You haven't bought it. Now's your opportunity to go back and to buy it as well. And we've got some great itineraries and attractions that you can do as well in all of these ports of call. If you want to do the excursions, give us a call and we'll quote you separately on 0800 655 6449. Staying with Princess Cruises, and let's move on to our next topic now. We're going to stay on board the Sapphire Princess, but we're off to a different part of the world now. This is a Mediterranean interlude on the 22nd of September this year for 14 nights. Departing from Southampton, we're visiting Vigo, Livorno, we can go to Florence or Pisa. Toulon is our next port of call. Barcelona, then we're off to Ceuta. Lisbon is our next port of call. Then we'll cruise you into Southampton. And then sadly, that's where it's all going to come to an end. Now, we've got an inside room here from £1,049 per person. With this one, don't forget to ask for a case of wine and we'll send you a case of wine. And if you want an ocean view stateroom, that's from just £1,149 per person. And if you want to cruise with the kids or go away as a group, maybe take the grandkids with you, the third or fourth passenger sharing the cabin from just £149 per person when sharing that cabin. What a great holiday this will be. Give us a call, 0800 655 6449. Let's move on now to a different cruise line. This is MSC Cruises, and we've got Northern Europe lined up for you now on the MSC Preciosa. Now, this was a ship that launched a few years back now. I have been lucky to be on board for a cruise holiday, and wow, what a great ship this is. That's a water slide there that comes out to sea there. There's the desk here, the reception desk. They're always on hand to help you with any queries that you may have when you're on your cruise holiday. Now, you've got here some lovely accommodation that you can see. You can see the glass lifts in the atrium of the ship here as well. And with MSC Cruises, I mean, you look at this. When you step on board, I did it as well. One word comes to mind. Wow. And this is what it's like on board. You've got the sweeping crystal staircases there that you can enjoy. And also you've got all the different bars and lounges where the bartenders will remember how you like your drink. And also on board you will find the main theatre here, which you can see. A great show for you to enjoy. It may be a vocalist, it may be some entertainment that you can see here as well. And then when the evening ends in the main theatre, of course, the evening doesn't end around the ship. There's always something going on there for you to enjoy. Now, when it comes to dining with MSC Cruises, offer a really good fare on board here. It has a little bit of an Italian Mediterranean flair, so you'll always find the pastas on board that you can enjoy there. Some great pizzas with MSC Cruises too. Look at that, do you see that? That was a bowling alley on board this particular ship. Wow. You've also got the sports bars if you want to keep in touch with what's happening around the world. This is the Aqua Park here on top deck, where you'll find the swimming pools there, the comfortable lounges, and those little cabanas where you can just hide away. There's actually a kids area too. That's the water park. See the slide there with its totally, you can see through it, then you go out to sea. Wow, it's great. There's those pizzas. This is making me feel hungry as well. You've got all you could possibly want in the buffet option with its carvery, its sweet treats, its salads, everything you could want. And of course, you've got those main restaurants, and there are some specialty dining options if you want to enjoy those as well. There's a great nightclub on board for you to relax into the early hours of the morning. There are the simulators if you want to enjoy those. And these are some of these different specialty dining options, which are well worth visiting as well. Look at the price of this holiday. We're going in the middle of August here, the 21st of August, right in the peak of the holidays. And we've got some great, that's price, by the way, you see on screen is based on 2 adult sharing. We've got some great kids prices as well. This area you're seeing here, this is they bring out market stalls on a couple of evenings on your cruise holiday, so you can get your duty-free shopping there, which is great. And if you want to be pampered, the MSC Urea Spa is well worth visiting as well. They offer some great treatments in there. You found me in there for a couple of days on my cruise holiday as well. I can tell you, you really do come, you feel refreshed and you feel new as well. It's all about the mood lighting as well, really gets you relaxed. Then, of course, you can see of an evening as well, this is some of the great entertainment, some disco dancing that you can do there as well. This is an absolutely amazing holiday here on board MSC Preciosa. So Northern Europe will be our home for 7 nights on the 21st of August next year now, departing from Southampton, and our first port of call will be Zeebrugge. Now here you can maybe head to Bruges for the day, pick up some chocolates, take a horse-drawn carriage ride around the cobblestone streets, maybe take a canal ride if you want to enjoy that. Then we're on to Rotterdam is our next port of call. Wow, we're going to be overnighting on board here. Go and see the windmills. You've got the antique shops here, the cafes. There's the tower here with its restaurant, which is well worth a visit. And there's a great zoo there as well, overnighting in Rotterdam. Then we're on to our next port of call. We're going to be cruising into Hamburg. The sail into Hamburg really is great itself with its many museums and galleries. Miniature wonderland and a very walkable destination as well is Hamburg. Then we should be cruising you around to Le Havre. This is where you could head to Paris for the day. Maybe go and see the Normandy beaches when you're there as well, or have a walk around Le Havre itself. That really is beautiful. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. We've got the 21st of August lined up for you next year for 7 nights. We can get you on board in an inside room from £799 per person. Your ocean view stateroom is from just £849 per person. And if you want to have a balcony, that's from just £949 per person. Those prices, they're based on 2 adults sharing a stateroom. If you want to take the children with you, children aged between 2 and 12 go for just £119 per child when sharing the same stateroom as the adult. And if you want to go away with the teenagers, teens aged between 13 and 17 go from just £189 per teen when they're sharing the same stateroom. So a family of 4 you've got there from just, if you add that all together and divide by the 4 people, they can cruise from just £459 per person when sharing the same stateroom when you divide that by the 4. Wow. Let's have a look at those details once again. So this is the MSC Preziosa. We're taking in a cruise around Northern Europe, which is absolutely fantastic, visiting some great destinations. We're going to be going away on the 21st of August, which is right in the heart of the summer holidays. So there's plenty of things for you to enjoy when you are on board, and there'll be hopefully some great weather as well. Now, this is, if you want to take the kids with you, you've got some great prices. We've got those child prices, aged between 2 and 12, from £119 per child sharing the same stateroom. And if you want to go away with the teenagers, we've got some great prices there. Your teenagers aged between 13 and 17 go from just £189 per teen when sharing the same stateroom. Your family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, add that all together, divide by 4, works out at just £459 per person when 4 of you share the same stateroom. If you want to get on board, give us a call, 0800 655 6449 with that one. Wow, what an amazing holiday. Now, we love to meet you. We had actually our cruise roadshow last Saturday. We were in South Wales. We're heading to Newcastle for our next one on Saturday, the 12th of May. Let's have a look at the details.
The Vision Cruise Roadshow is out and about again. This time we're at the County Hotel in Newcastle upon Tyne. It's on Saturday the 12th of May, featuring special presentations from Fred Olsen Cruise Lines. If you want your free tickets to this great event, just call us now on 0800 655 6449 and we'll pop yours in the post. So call now for your free tickets and we'll see you at the County Hotel in Newcastle upon Tyne on Saturday the 12th of May.
Yeah, so that's taking place a week on Saturday. Do go and join John and the team from Vision Cruise. They will all be there for some great deals on the day as well. We've got presentation times that you saw there. If you want to choose a presentation slot, do go to the website. We can get your free tickets now, visioncruise.co.uk, or of course you can always give us a call and the team would love to see you there. Let's move on to our next offer now. This is with Norwegian Cruise Line, and this is Spirit of the Canaries on board Norwegian Spirit, heading away on the 24th of February next year for 11 nights. Now, Norwegian Spirit, this gives these pictures actually, they're a few months old now. It's had a little bit of a revitalisation programme, so it's been sort of upgraded on board as well. These are some of the different dining options that you can enjoy when you are on your cruise holiday. Now, Norwegian Spirit is all about being free at sea. It's freestyle dining. That's your typical inside room there. If this is what the price is based on, £879 per person. Your ocean view stateroom, like you can see there, £1,129 per person. And if you want a balcony, so we've got some great prices on that one as well. Now, with Norwegian Cruise Line, it's all about being free at sea, as I was saying. There are no set dining times on board, which I think is really great, so you can head to the restaurants whenever you want of an evening. Sometimes you just feel, yeah, I want to eat at 6:30 this evening. Following night, I want to eat at 8:30. That's what it's all about, being flexible, and Norwegian Cruise Line is all about being flexible as well. There is no dress code on board, so you don't need to worry about packing. Gents, you don't need to take the bow tie with you. Ladies, you don't need your cocktail dresses. There's no formal night on board. If you want to dress up, you're more than welcome to as well. If you've been with a cruise line before and you're used to turning up at the same restaurant every evening and sitting at the same table and with the same couple, it's not like that with Norwegian Cruise Line. There are a plethora of dining options that you can enjoy with Norwegian Cruise Line, and there's no set tables. You can turn up. Maybe it's just a table for you and your loved one. Maybe you've met a couple on the excursions as well. Maybe you've met a group of 10 people and you want to share a table one evening as well. That's great, and that's what I love about Norwegian Cruise Line as well. You can be free at sea. Now, there's around about a dozen or so restaurants on board Norwegian Spirit. Some of them do have a cover charge, but a number of them are included in the price of your holiday. So Norwegian Spirit will be our home for Spirit of the Canaries on the 24th of February next year for 11 nights. We're going to be flying you from London Heathrow out to Barcelona. Now, we can do the regional options. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. We're going to get you on board. Naturally, we've included your overseas transfers. As we get on board in Barcelona, you'll wave goodbye and you'll say hello to Casablanca is our next port of call. Here you must go and visit the Central Market. Go and pick up some great bargains from there as well. Then we're off to Lanzarote is our next port of call. Timanfaya National Park, some great walks in Lanzarote. My producer was telling me she was there a few months ago. She had some great walks all around. Then we're on to Gran Canaria is our next port of call. A bustling city with a great feel of the Mediterranean here as well. Some great shopping opportunities and a lovely harbour there as well. Then we're on to Tenerife is our next port of call with its lovely yellow sandy beaches here, the largest of the Canaries. And of course, you've got those great mountains as well, which are well worth exploring. Madeira is our next port of call. You're actually docking to Funchal, which is the port there, Madeira. Go and try the Madeira wine or the Madeira cake. And of course, you've got the cable car at Monte for some stunning views all around. Malaga is our next port of call here. I'm going to visit the Alhambra here, one of the finest examples of Moorish art in Spain. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Alicante. This is our final port of call here. I'm sure you can find a spot on the beach there where you can just relax for the day. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Barcelona and then flying you back to the UK. So this is on the 24th of February next year for 11 nights. Your just cruise price, which means we've included your cruise holiday, your flights, your transfers and your tips and gratuities when you're on board for just £879 per person for an inside. With an ocean view stateroom, that's from £1,129 per person. That includes your tips and gratuities once again. And your balcony prices from £1,329 per person, with your tips and your gratuities included too. Let's have a look at those details. Now, this is a Vision Value holiday, which includes your flight and your overseas transfers, 11 nights on board Norwegian Spirit, and it includes your just cruise price, which means your tips and your gratuities, they are taken care of as well. And if you wanted to go premium all-inclusive and make sure your drinks are included, why wouldn't you? I mean, all you have to do is give us a call and we will quote you separately on 0800 655 6449. That's 0800 655 6449, and you'll get through to our cruise experts here at Vision Cruise. They're a friendly bunch on the phone there. They've all been on cruise holidays, so they can tell you what to expect on board as well. And similarly, if you've never been on a cruise holiday, don't forget to ask for our first time guide to cruising and we can get that sent out for you. £879 per person is a great price. If you can't do the 24th of February, we've got dates available from December this year right the way through until March next year. Give us a call. Prices may vary. 0800 655 6449. It's now time for our quick picks. So let's get underway with our first one. Royal Caribbean International, Navigator of the Seas, Scandinavia and Russia, 27th of June for 12 nights. This is this year. Departing from Southampton, we're visiting Oslo, Copenhagen, Tallinn, St. Petersburg, where we'll overnight in port, Helsinki, Skagen, and then we are back to Southampton. Inside rooms, 12 nights from just £999 per person. Ocean view staterooms from £1,099 per person as well. If you can't do the 27th of June, we also do this on the 3rd of June or the 15th of June. Itineraries may vary and prices may vary. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. Now we've got, wow, this is a great one with Cunard. We're voyaging Queen Mary 2. This is Transatlantic Fashion Week. Yeah, there'll be the Fashion Week on board. 2nd of September this year for 8 nights, departing from Southampton. We've got an amazing 7 nights cruising over to New York. When we get you to New York, we're then going to take you to the airport, fly you back to the UK for your overnight flight. £799 per person. If you wanted to add a stay in New York, give us a call. We can arrange that for you for a supplement. 0800 655 6449. Wow, what a great cruise this is. Now, if you've never been on a cruise holiday, great introduction to cruising. It's the Independence of the Seas with Royal Caribbean International on the 25th of October for 3 nights. We are departing from Southampton. We are visiting Zeebrugge, then we're off to Le Havre, then we are back to Southampton. £369 per person is your price here from us here at Vision Cruise. And if you want to book that, 0800 655 6449, or of course you can always head along to our website, visioncruise.co.uk. That cruise is a great introduction to cruising if you've never done one before. And if you want a copy of that first time guide I was talking about, give us a call and we'll send that out to you. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, sadly, our time together has come to an end today. I'll be back this time tomorrow with more great deals from Vision Cruise. Keep it here and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.